Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? Welcome, guys and gals. Getting started here. Been off for a few days. Been working, crazy tired, slicing my thumb open. You know, just living the life over here, guys. Living the dream. Thanks for joining me, though, everybody. Good to have you guys all here. We're going to start out with some GTA 5 server dev. Then we're going to do some Mud Runner. And then we are going to jump over and we're going to do some Project Cars 2. Picked up that game, and I might even show you guys some Horizon 4 later. I don't know. I picked up two new racing games just because they were both on sale. Both games that I wanted to get a hold of. Awesome games to just cruise around with your buddies, have a good time. So it's going to be cool. We're definitely going to get into some of that. Some Mud Runner today, man. I've been missing Mud Runner, so we got to get out there and do some more Mud Runner. What is going on, everybody, though? Well, we got Seth, Charles, Steve, Brian, Bud, Lucas. What's going on, brother? Brian, Martin, Chris, Kiev, Cody. Appreciate the comment, man. It's been a while here. Best streamer out there. Love the support, guys. Thank you. I don't know about best out there, but we'll believe it. You know what I mean? We'll believe it. Thank you, brother. Shad, what's going on, man? Brian, the finger's better, man. Definitely better. Got the bandages off today. I can bend my thumb. The only reason it kind of sucked was because of how deep it was. I mean, it's not long. Let's say it's like half an inch, a half-inch cut, but the thing was deep, man. It really hit with a lot of force when it went in there, and instantly I was like, shit, because I could see how deep the cut was. I've cut myself many times, and I was like, damn it, I don't want to have to go get a stitch, yada, yada, yada. But it's sealed shut now. I think it's going to be pretty good. It's really numb. I mean, there's not any feeling there, but if I remember correctly, with cuts, the feeling comes back after time. All right, who else we got out there? We got Nick. What's up, Nick? Good to see you, brother. Rob, what's up, man? John, welcome, everybody. Tammy giving your fingers back. Tammy, don't touch my fingers, brother. Brian, 318 days. Awesome, man. Almost to the year. What's up, Dale? Good to see you, buddy. Getting started here. Getting started. I'm behind here. Hang on. Let me get a few screens switched around here if I can. Hopefully everything is good out there, the audio and everything. I would imagine people would have been saying something by now. Let me see. Hey, Brian, there you go, brother. If it's on the internet, you gotta believe it. There's Josh. Josh, what's going on, man? Where's your son at? He's usually in here watching. Gary, what's going on, man? Brad says happy Canada Day. I don't know if that's a thing, but awesome. All right. Yeah, we're good. Let's get this going here. Nope, that's the wrong screen. This is probably the better screen to be on. There we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. I gotta go get some coffee here. All right, so today on the development stream, I'm gonna grab some coffee while the game's launching. But today on the development stream, we got to go and do the Yakuza garage, give some custom vehicles to the Yakuza. Some more drug dealer locations, just to keep that job expanded. I want to check for some new stuff on the forums, just to see if there's anything cool that might have turned up lately here. Get this window popped open, get the screen switched over. Seth, my man, coming in with 25 stars already. Thank you, Seth. Isaac coming in this door with 500 stars. What's going on, brother? Thank you, man. Seth and Isaac, appreciate that, guys. Awesome stuff right there. Internet is never wrong unless you're dang weatherman or woman. There you go, Brian. Internet's always right with everything. Harley, what's going on? Good to see you. Adam, how's Bloody Fingers? Much better. Jared, Jacob, good to see all you guys. So, yeah. What do I got here on my list? Drug dealer. All right, check for new stuff on the FiveM forums. New ideas. That's going to be trying to put in some new things into the map. Implement a few new things. One of the new things that I did yesterday off stream was I added the off-road toy garage. So that's where you got to get your four-wheelers, your dirt bikes, stuff that you're going to be going out on the trails with. And I have that located up in the hippie compound, which is right near a bunch of the trails, so should go together with that. Looks like there's like a dark section right here. I wonder why that's dark. Let in some light right there. That might make it worse, that might make it better. I don't know. Seth says, oh no, 501 stars. Thank you, bro. That's awesome, man. That is awesome stuff. Isaac says getting his tooth healed up. Oh man, tooth pain is the worst, brother. I've been really lucky. I haven't had any issues with that. I haven't had any cavities. I haven't had any major oral problems other than getting my 4 wisdom teeth taken out, which was quite a an event. But other than that, I've been pretty blessed with that. Let's see, what else do I want to do here? The new ideas. More rental locations. So basically, so people, if they want to go out and they want to do this off-roading stuff, I'm going to be putting up more locations with some of the trails to go off-road, and you won't have to buy the dirt bikes and stuff like that if you don't want to. You can just rent them. I think it's like less than $1,000 to like rent a dirt bike. So I mean, that's not too bad, honestly. You could buy it for 8 G's, or you just rent it for I think 800. Harper says, need to get some more people in the server to keep them busy. I know, brother. I know, man. Trying to keep the server going, man. Trying to bring more people in all the time. So I'm always working on it. Trying to make it good. Trying to make it enjoyable for everybody. Starting off with something huge right here, guys. Huge, guys. Let me go get a drink. Let me go fill up my coffee cup, and then we're going to talk about this beautiful building right here. Noble GG, guys. The courthouse. It's huge. Alright. Took longer than expected there. I ran into a delicious peach out there in the kitchen, guys. It was good. I'm telling you, that was probably the best peach I've had this year. Brandon, what's going on, man? Who all else is out here? People are talking about all kinds of stuff there, I guess. Yeah, I'm streaming tonight, Adam. Or if you're talking to somebody else, maybe. Alright, what am I missing out there in the chat? What happened? You guys are talking about $400 for a PC. You can build a solid PC for the price you can get a junk PC. I think that's pretty much it. Did I miss anything in the chat there, guys? Alright, anyways. Look at this guy. He's over here at the courthouse. Look at the courthouse, guys. I still have some resources I gotta get loaded in here. That's why I guess this little glitch is happening. You know, this happens every once in a while. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm missing one of the resource packs, which I'm gonna get here probably tomorrow. Maybe I'll just do it today. James is playing some Red Dead. Caleb, what's going on, brother? Been a while, he says. Alright, so, the ground is normally not glitched out like this. I have no idea why it's doing that at the moment. Oh, you know what? I bet it was. No, I don't know, honestly. It's really bizarre. Sometimes when I'm alt-tabbed out of the game for a while, that happens, but regardless, yeah, I'm gonna need to go somewhere here, because this is all glitched out. Do I need to rejoin the game, or do we need to restart the server? It's gotta be one or the other. Bud says loving that building. Bud, did you see what I did? I'm sure you haven't seen it yet, because I just did it last night, but I'm gonna rejoin the server and see if it takes care of that texture issue. Sometimes textures don't load in like that. It's really weird. Randy says I need help with my postal map. What's a postal map? Oh, you mean the zip code map? That's pretty easy, brother. I got a video in the Discord explaining how you install that. So if you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you go check that out. Hair in my eye or something. Matthew, I hear you, man. I hear you, brother. It's kind of just the way it's gonna keep on going, too. I'm having a problem because I don't know where to put the postal map file. Check that video, brother. It should show you right where to go to be able to do that. Bud said, yeah, what's up? Bud says he's loving the building.
Yeah, this whole time I was on mute.
Harper says, only because you haven't been locked up in there yet. Yeah, you gotta love that. I gotta go in here. I gotta show you guys the whole courthouse, aka City Hall. I had to wait for a minute there. I had a loss of words. What's going on, Corey? Good to see you, bro. We're jumping back in here right now. It looks like it's even worse now. What the hell is wrong with my game? Is the floor glitched out for you?
No.
Yeah, I'm having some some issues here. I have no idea why. Is that weird or what? Maybe if I go away and come back. So yeah, that's the courthouse that we're leaving right now. Here, you know what we'll do? We'll fly over here and I'll show you guys something else new that I just put in. Here is this compound. As many of you know, this is gonna be the naked, what is it? What do they call this? The naked hippie compound, I think. If there's any children out there watching the stream right now, be advised, there's some gross adult situations going on here. So, close your eyes, kids. Earmuffs and eye muffs. Eye blinders, whatever we're gonna call it. Anyways, you'll be able to drive up here in your vehicle, so you don't have to walk all the way up here. You'll be able to park your vehicle and store it right here in this garage, and you'll also be able to pull out your personal vehicle from the same garage. That way you can leave again, all right? But once you get up here, you get your vehicle stored. You can come over here, and you can see in here, I don't have anything owned. Bye. We got a four-wheeler, beater truck, a clean buggy, a dirt bike with decals. There's a dune buggy. There's a clean buggy and a dune buggy. Two different things there. Hot rod four-wheeler, off-road 4x4 truck. And that's going to be all that you're going to be able to get out of this so far. I'm going to add more on to the off-road toy garage as we progress and get more vehicles. Look at this. My man John coming in. How's Johnny's fingered finger? 1,000 stars. John, it doesn't look that bad on the camera here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's definitely healed up really well. I've been surprised at how fast it's healed, to be honest with you. I've cut myself many times. I mean, I've got a huge scar all the way down here. I got scars all over my hands and everything. This one, this has been the best cut I've ever had, to be honest with you. First day, it sucked. Hurt like a mother effer. But I've been surprised because of where it is. I figured every time I bend my thumb, it's gonna pop it open. But it's been sealed shut now for like 2 days, so I don't think I'm gonna have any issues. Let me give myself some money here really quick, just to show you guys what we got going on here. Give myself a quick 10 G's. All right, so if I come in here, I don't have to buy these things. I can rent a four-wheeler for 120 bucks. Dude, you can't beat that. If you and your buddies are out here, you want to do something on the server, go off-roading, man. There's tons of trails. Come out here, rent, you know, a clean buggy for 1,000 bucks. You can get this hot road four-wheeler. You can get the off-road truck for 2,800. I mean, there's definitely some choice. You get the beater truck for 1,500 bucks. We'll get the beater truck for 1,500 bucks. Some of you know this is the Rebel. Calling it the beater truck. So you get your beater. And I'm going to show you guys here real quick because you got choices. This thing can park. So as you can see, there's going to be a trail that immediately goes to your left right here and then comes around and goes all the way through here. I don't think I've taken this truck down this trail before. I've done it on the four-wheeler, the dune buggy, and the dirt bike, so we'll see how it goes with this one. Oh my god, Lucas, brother, you're killing me right now. You're killing me. John, my man, thank you for those 1,000 stars though, bro. Very, very, very much appreciated, John. Hope you enjoy this off-roading experience we're about to go on here, guys. It's gonna be good stuff. Look at this. Make sure you bring some kind of defensive weapon when you go off-roading. Not because of other off-roaders. Not because fear of being mugged, because of these damn freaking mountain lions will kill you if you jump out and you get a flat tire or something. The little bunny rabbits, you don't have to worry about those so much. It's those cougars. The hawks, whoa, Jesus. I can see it now. You know what's going to be the greatest thing? People are going to be out here going off-road, and they're going to be banging their trucks out, calling mechanics, and then mechanics are going to be responding out here in their flatbeds like, what the hell? Where am I going? It's going to be awesome. But just to give you guys a quick little demo of how some of the trailing is going to go here in GTA 5. Right there's the compound that we just came out of. You can see the trail wraps up along here. And it's even more fun when you come out here and you do this on a dirt bike. Last night I was in a dune buggy. I came up this hill and launched right over that edge. Dune buggy rolled all the way down the hill. It was amazing. And my guy stayed in it the whole way. Didn't even have my seatbelt on. You guys ever watch Angry German Kid who stares at the computer and gets frustrated with the internet or some kind of game he does while in school? You can compare it with Rhino pressing keys on the keyboard while giving himself $10,000. What? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is that Yo? Or is he actually like saying something there? Alright, so here we go. First breakdown already. Do not try to fight a mountain lion with your hands. You'll lose every time. Rob, is that from experience? Are you out here trying to fight mountain lions with your fist? You got to get a quick kick on it, Rob. Someone just killed somebody for no reason, apparently. These guys killing people out here for no reason, man. I'm gonna just start banning people. Honestly, I've got no patience for it anymore, guys. If you want to come out here on the server and you don't want to roleplay, I'm gonna just ban you from the server. Screw it. Because you're gonna ruin it for people that do want to roleplay and have a good time, you know what I mean? We don't need it. Alright, so you guys can see what this trail's like in the 4x4 truck. Just imagine if you're on the dirt bike or the four-wheeler. It's a great time, let me tell you. Good God. Look at this truck. It went into cruise control mode there in reverse while I was typing a message. Somebody was saying that he killed this guy because he thought he was going to steal his truck. That's not role-playing though, alright? Maybe you go over and you say, hey, are you trying to steal my truck? And find out. Oh, shit! I was trying to park on that rock for a second there. Thought that was a pretty good picture. Does Harper need to come take care of business? Where is Harper? He's never out here when you need him, let me tell you. Alright, so anyways, I wanted to show you guys the off-road trail. Let's go back over to the courthouse now. Flip the truck. Al, 214 stars. Al, you got your request there, man. I don't know if that was delayed or what happened there, but as you just saw, that thing took several flips, brother. Let's go back over to the courthouse. The ground is back. Oh, what was going on there? Check out this courthouse here, guys. I gotta go through this properly. Noble GG over on Twitch. I mention him all the time, guys. The architect of FiveM. Look at this gorgeous place right here, man. I mean, it's just a thing of beauty. The NPCs, they're not in here right now. I don't know why. That's kind of a weird issue. Sometimes they're in here, sometimes they're not. But you can see I set up so that there should be NPCs in here. There's one right here. This is the Chamber of Commerce. This is where you come over, you open your business. You can launder dirty money there as well. Right over here, this is where you get your ID. If you're new to the city or the town, you gotta come here to buy your ID. When you buy your ID, you get your phone number and you actually get your, you know, your identification as far as telling you where your address is and things like that. You also need to type into the chat so that you can get this ID set up as well. And it tells you right there, character to commands, what you have to type in, and it'll create your character. So you gotta make sure you do both of those. Right here is gonna be the job selector. So this is where you can get all the jobs that are selected from the job selector. There's other jobs that are out in the world as well. Okay. I'm at the hospital trying to create a character. Okay, so that's somebody new on the server. So this is the setup, and you can see there's actual writing there. So you got the job advisor, ID sales, and Chamber of Commerce. That's because those are supposed to be marking the NPCs that are normally standing there. That might be something to do with my game glitching out a little bit. I'm gonna take you guys over here. First of all, so as soon as you come out of there, you come into the actual courthouse, okay? And right here's where everybody can sit to watch the proceedings. You can have, what is it? Is it the, I forget, which side is which? I think this is where the prosecutor would be, or no, the defendant is over here, and what, the prosecutor is over here? But you guys get the point. So we'll have criminals in here arguing if they think they've been wrongfully imprisoned for too long. They can stand up at the podium, they can speak to the judge will be up there at the top. We'll have a jury that'll come in here, they'll be standing in here as well. So it's going to be a good time, man. This is going to be for some good role-playing here in the future. I'm going to take you guys around now to the other way so you can see how this looks from the criminal side of things. I mean, this is an amazing place. Is this... Do you guys see this building? Gary, what's going on, brother? Al, how we doing today, brother? Got the day off. Nice, Al. You'd be here all day then, right? Christopher, we don't have a judge yet. We need lawyers. We need judges. Well, a judge and, yeah, probably more than one lawyer. This guy's, like, standing in the ground. Standing in the air. But, yeah, you can come over here. You can access this ATM. You can pull out some money. Shut up, old man.
Oh, I'm gonna make a real mess of you.
Yeah, come on, show me what you got. Come on, I'll give you the old one too. Come on, old man. Billy Guy doesn't mess around. Billy Guy doesn't play games. Let me tell you. Judge, I only killed him because I thought he was stealing my truck. Right here is where you're going to come to pay your fines. Okay, so if you get a fine with the police and you need to pay that, you're going to come over here to this window. You can get your money out of the ATM right there. It's real convenient. No excuses why you can't pay your fines. Come over here and then a officer will have to meet you on the other side of this window, and then he'll have access in the inside there so that he'll be able to take care of player fines and any other uses that Lucas could see for this location. We can get that stuff sorted out as well. But this is the flip side of things here for the criminals. We've got holding cells in here, or we could keep prisoners held, waiting for their sentence if they don't have bail money. Something is going on outside. Yeah. This is part of the resources that aren't loaded in here currently. Is the garage door not there? It's weird. The garage door, I think, is just slid open at the moment. I think it slides open. But you can see this part of the parking lot right here isn't filled in yet. The hell is that guy doing? So this is part of the resource pack that needs to get added to the server, and that'll take care of that little issue. So if the police were bringing somebody in here, they would enter through here, come up into this area. They would then transport them in here to a holding cell, or if it was time for them to go into their court hearing, they would bring the individual back here. Okay, so they come in. We're not going to take them through the front where all the people are. We're going to take them through the back right here. Andy, my man, coming in with his 2-month supporter anniversary. Thank you, Andy, for the continued support, brother. Appreciate that. Let me see. So we're gonna go down through here, all the way down through here. This is where the criminals get brought. Gives you a chance to think about your life and contemplate where you are and, you know, how you got to this point. And then they're gonna bring them right into the courthouse here. Okay, as we've already seen this, and then they'll have their seat, I guess, right here. Yeah. So the defendants are here. Prosecutor will be over on that side. And, yeah, you know, you have your witnesses and things like that. It's going to be a good time. I'm telling you, this is fabulous stuff right here, guys. Fabulous. Gotta get those doors to lock. Lucas, I've been trying to work on the door locks, man. I don't know what the deal is with that script. It's like there's a working script out there, or that was out there, and it's now missing from the GitHub. So the only way you can get it is from somebody else that already has it, or to find one of the broken versions like I have and try to get it working again. And I've spent hours and hours. I don't know what the problem with it is. But anyways, next, if you're a new player and you go in there, you get your ID, you select a job, and then you're like, what do I do? I gotta go start hitchhiking, or I gotta walk around, call an Uber, whatever. Or you go over here to this parking lot. Oh, watch this. Look at this guy. This looks like a horror movie went wrong. There he goes. There's our our parking lot attendant. Keep up the good work there, Gary. You can come over here, and every new player on the server gets a free loaner car. So you go in here, you would buy it for $0, and then it's right here. Bada bing, bada boom. You get your free car right here, and then you go out into the city, you start working, whatever, you know, you want to do to get your RP started. Nice, Andy. Says he got his mechanic set up on the server. Bro, you know the location? I'm going to put in more mechanic locations too, because I think that's going to be a pretty popular job as things evolve here. Different mechanics will be able to have different shops. So as a mechanic, you have a few options. You can go around fixing other players' vehicles. You can go around towing vehicles for the police or for other players. Or you can go around repairing satellite dishes and windmills. On top of that, mechanics are going to have locations where they can have like a shop set up, basically. And other players can know about it, come over to their shop to get repairs done when they need repairs done. Get their car towed there and worked on. Could also be impounded, but here is the main mechanic shop right now. There's another one in Sandy Shores, but it's got to get set up a little bit better. So yeah, this is where you would come. There's a guy in here, always ready to accept your money. So you come in here, see this guy. Sorry about that, buddy. Yeah, you pay that guy. If you're a mechanic, you'll be able to access this green circle right here and get repair kits. And then with those repair kits, you can come over here and fix player vehicles, pull out a little bit of a torch, do some welding. It's good stuff. You can also, as a mechanic, you can have a full service gas station right here. So let's say a player pulls up in his car and he needs some fuel. The mechanic could be like, hey, I'll pump your gas for you. You know what I mean? Pump the vehicle full of gas, and then the guy just has to pay the mechanic, obviously, the money, instead of just paying directly into that. I've gone through this place before, but I just want to mention it again because this is a cool little spot for a mechanic. Back here is your impound lot, and that's where you get your tow trucks. Mechanic has like 4 different vehicles available to him, I think. Maybe there's 5 of them now, I don't know. But what else do we got going here? Oh, I know what else I gotta show you guys. That... Is this a cheeseburger hit? Hey, you alright? You don't look too good, I gotta be honest. Oh, I don't think, oh, my mic is muted. Hey, you alright? Cheeseburger head. Like he's got no back. That's a weird looking person right there, I gotta say. That's the thing of, nightmares. Alright, let's get this going, guys. I gotta show you the next thing of, greatness that got added out here on the server. Little, that spot is really little for the big HD wrecker. Andy, it still fits, man. It still fits. It's a little tight, I will admit, but it still fits. Let's see if we can get another mechanic shop set up somewhere else. Maybe there'd be more room for it. There is actually another location. Whoa, what the hell just happened to that tow truck way over there? I don't know if you guys see that, but a weird tow truck over there. Let me take you guys over here. Check this out. On our way over to where the prison is here in Sandy Shores. Look at this. We got something brand new. Brand new, guys. I just found this actually yesterday, and I was like, you know what? We'll put this in. We haven't had a huge demand for firefighter stuff on the server. I mean, I have the firefighter job in the server. I have custom fire trucks. There's a custom firefighter helicopter that you can actually has a hose on it and everything. There's a fire script that runs where random fires will be generated around Sandy Shores area. But nobody ever really plays as the firefighter role. So I figured maybe if I put a better firefighter station, more people will be into it. So here is this firefighter station that I found. And this is pretty damn cool, I gotta say. You could fit like, we'll say 3 fire trucks in here, maybe more if you wanted to really cram them in. They've got their little repair bench. They can get their medical supplies right here. Not the best lineup job there, but we're not going to judge them. Up here's where the receptionist area is. It's pretty cool. There's like a monitoring center. Bunch of TVs and everything set up. Individual little offices. It's pretty cool. Back in here, we've got the area where the firefighters can come have their lunch or their dinner, their breakfast, whatever. Nice little island. Rhino. Or can you get repair service trucks or mobile repair trucks, Rhino? There's trucks that they can take out and they can do repairs from. Like there's a service truck, you know what I mean? But the service truck doesn't have anything to do with the repairs. It's all about the mechanic and him having the repair kits. But there's more than just tow trucks, if that's what you mean, brother. There's like a utility truck. Fire department. Thank you, Parker. I knew that didn't sound right as I was saying it. I was like, this doesn't seem right. Here's a little lounge where they can hang out. They can get some drinks. Looks like there's beer in there. Maybe the firefighters are drinking beer off duty. There's a TV. It's pretty cool. In here is an area where they can go in here and get sleep. Now, I want to just point out, Noble GG didn't make this fire hall. So don't go and be like, oh man, Noble doesn't know how to make a map right. This is just some random resource that you can get off of the FiveM forums. And you know what? I give the guy props. He did a good job on this. I think it's pretty cool and everything. But this door seems to be a little bit of an issue right here. Because as you can see, it doesn't actually work like it should work. You gotta like knock it over so you can get in and out of the place. But if you want, you can come in here and you can get some rest if you're a firefighter. I mean, if you're just dead tired, you just come in here and take a little nap. It's perfect. I can watch the clock as they're sleeping. Step out here, and then we can go upstairs, actually. Up here is where they can get the firefighter helicopter, which is the Firehawk, and it actually has a hose on it that can spray and everything. It's pretty sweet. So this is the new and improved fire station. This is my favorite part. It's like, oh, we gotta get off the building. What do we do? Here, take the ladder. It doesn't come all the way down to the ground. It's perfect. But yeah, no trespassing, guys. If you're not a firefighter, don't be over here. I want to put in the extraction saw mod. I'm not sure if that works that well or not. I might check that out. Basically, the way that works is firefighters will be able to go over to the fire truck and pull. Oh god, what are they called? It's been so long since I've used one. It's a big saw. You can cut through concrete with it, or rebar, or pretty much anything. But we'll call it the extraction saw. That's not what they're really called, but you can get an extraction saw out of the firefighter truck, and then you'll be able to go over to a car and cut the doors off of vehicles. So if there's a person that's trapped in a car, the firefighters could show up and RP that they cut the door off and get the person out, and then EMS could be there to help out. There's a lot of possibility for roleplay that I'm trying to make on the server. Add all of these, you know, resources in, and then it's up to the players and the people out here on the server to utilize these things in different ways. Okay, I'm trying to think what else I wanted to show you guys. Oh, excuse me, buddy. Jaws of Life, Adam says. It's not actually like, I mean, they do use the Jaws of Life, but this is one of those saws. I want to say a sawzall, but I don't know if that's right or not. Chad says, whoa. Oops, minimize my game there for a second. Almost out of fuel. I don't really want to put fuel in this thing anyway. It's a piece of garbage. Okay, so maybe now that I'm done showing you guys, I think that's everything I wanted to show you guys. I added some new apartments and houses around the map as well. I guess I'll show those really quick too. K-12? Is that what they're calling it? K-12? I did masonry for like 2 years. I went to school for it actually and everything, and then I was just like, I don't think I want to do this for the rest of my life. But that was one of the things that I used to do. Yeah, it's a concrete saw, it's a huge blade. Yeah, bud. At one point in time, as I was progressing through that career, it was sweet, man. That was my job. I had that saw all day, and I would cut custom blocks, and I would cut rebar, and that's it. It just had me doing that. It was actually pretty cool. It was a fun job. So we've got this place added right here. This two-story, it looks like an apartment building, but this is actually one house. So you go inside there, it's much larger. And there's actually a basement that comes along with this place too. So you get a little bit of a bunker with that house. What else? I think I added this house right here as well. That's a 3-story place instead of the 2-story like that one. So this one's a little bit more expensive. And you get a bunker with that one as well. That place has been for sale for a while. I added one of the beach houses, if you will, down here. So you can go into that place. That's a 2-story, and that's got a basement in it, I think, if I remember correctly. So that's a new house. There wasn't actually any houses for sale on this end of the town, so I wanted to try to add that. One thing that I'm trying to get Noble to work on for us, guys, is going to be... And I've never seen this. I'm not going to say that it doesn't exist, but I feel like I have some crucial ideas for the FiveM role-playing community. I think one of them is that there needs to be an interior for mobile homes, or these double wides, and even just the regular trailers. You know what I mean? There needs to be an interior, and it could be generic. You know what I mean? But there needs to be like maybe like 10 or 15 of them. I know that sounds like a lot, but if we could have, and it doesn't need to be 10 or 15 of each. It could be split up, whatever, you know, 7.5 of one, 7.5 of the other one. But like, if we could have 7 interiors, so that when you would walk up to this trailer, there'd be like a little teleporter, and the actual interior of the trailer would be underground somewhere. But you would come up here to this door, and then it would teleport you inside of this trailer. And it would be an interior that would be pretty much the same size as this trailer. This is a single wide. So, you know, it'd be pretty much like the same as like matching up with that. Wouldn't be a huge house, but it would definitely add to the role-playing, because then we could have all of these trailers in here for sale. People could be living back here, doing these back alleyway, you know, deals, whatever. And you got the single wides, the double wides. So you could do those, or you could just do like the regular camper trailers that are around here somewhere. I think there's one actually over here. Yeah, there's one. See, it has like a little roof extended over it. Andy, I have to add people to the firefighter job. It's a whitelisted job. Yeah, John, you know what? That was my same experience, man. It was like, you know, working those 10-hour days doing that job, man. I was in bed by like 9:30 every night. And it was just like, man, I just feel burnt out all the time. Like, I enjoyed the work and everything. And the money was good, but anytime, you know, I wasn't working, I wanted to relax. I didn't ever want to do anything. So yeah, that house right there, you guys can now purchase that one. I'm trying to think if there's any other houses that I added around here. I don't think at the moment I have. I was trying to work on the trash job. My trash job is still not working out. I actually moved the location over to here now, because it actually is like a little, an area where it looks like a trash truck would be operating out of. There's a bunch of different bins there where they could, sort things out. That's another new location right there that, got put in. It's going to be a hangout for criminals. There's a couple new hangout spots, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be a criminal hangout spot over there at that tree. And there's a gated-in area. I can feel safe in their little gated-in spot. Where's the other one? Oh, yeah. Over here, there's a restaurant right here where players could all meet up, hang out, discuss business. You know, just meet new people, basically. It's like a hangout. You gotta have these mutual hangout spots that everybody knows about, so that way you can meet other new players and just come up with plans on what you want to do out here on the server. I think I've shown you guys the other new spot that we had. Let me look and see if it's safe to go in here. This is Tammy's bar. Is this guy pulling up here? I think this guy's pulling up to Tammy's bar. Let me look in the window and just see if it's safe to go in here or not. Yeah, no. We can't go in there. That lady doesn't have any clothes on. Yeah, this guy's definitely going in Tammy's bar. So there's a few dancers in there. This is going to be a hangout spot, I would imagine, for like the biker bar or the biker gang. Just any of the regular criminals that aren't even in an organization. Tammy. There was a lot of talk about Tammy owning this bar and running this place and having a bouncer outside and everything, and then the biker gang is possibly going to be selling stolen weapons out of this location as well. So there's still a lot of speculation as far as what's going to go on in there, but we're going to try to utilize that little bar right there. And we're going to get some other locations like that added around the map as well that are going to be kind of on the DL. So you just got to have to find them or know about them to be able to get in on that sort of thing. How many people are on the server? Right now, Ben, I don't think there's anybody. There's like me and... there's like 6 of us out here right now. But right now, this is just a development stream where I'm going around adding new things, showing off some of the things that have gotten added and that people don't know about yet. Oh, that's another apartment that got added right here. Or not an apartment, sorry. 2-story house right here. And... Huh. I thought that place was for sale too. Apparently it's not, but right there's your garage. And then they even have their own little food stand right out here where they can get food if they want. That place sells kebabs and sandwiches, stuff like that. Bud says I'm trying to stay away from Tammy. Bud, you're supposed to be selling guns out of Tammy's bar, brother. Matthew, what's going on, man? I see you, brother. Welcome. Footlong kebabs, Kevin says, with onions. John says with onions. Need a drag strip. We're pretty much just using the airport as the drag strip out here if people want to go racing and stuff like that. I'm trying to think, is there another location? Oh, we were using the prison too as an unofficial race course that the police are kind of cool with people using as long as it's at the right time and it's all organized and everything. I know you can convert the airport into just a drag strip, but I don't want to do that because we got a lot of guys that like to do the pilot jobs on the server, so we can't take away from the main airport here. All right, let me think. What is some of the other stuff? We're gonna do the Yakuza vehicles. Maybe we'll do that.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey. It's actually Billy. Billy Gay. Lucas says illegal street racing.
Did you ever get a chance to do that EMS stuff?
EMS stuff. What EMS stuff?
To add me to it.
Oh, yeah. Right on. I'll do that right now. 4. All right, good to go.
Thank you.
All right, we got him put in the EMS group. We're gonna head over to the airport right now. What we're gonna do is the Yakuza right now, they currently have the same vehicle garage as the Mafia. So we don't want to just have them using the exact same vehicles that the Mafia uses. They need to have their own vehicles that kind of that kind of fit the Yakuza. So we are going to look at that right now and see if we can figure out what vehicles they should be using. Is there a lawyer job? There absolutely is a lawyer job. There's a judge job, a lawyer job. So those are still things that need to be positions that need to be filled. No, you can't do any of this stuff on PS4 or Xbox, brother. Only on PC. Okay, let me get the screen switched over here. There we go. All right, we're gonna look at vehicles for the Yakuza. Now we have the modded vehicles, obviously, but I can't think of any modded vehicles off the top of my head that, you know, I would just want to use and put in their garage. So we're gonna start off by, yeah, I don't think we're gonna put any modded vehicles in any of the organized crime garages. You can get stock vehicles. You're not gonna get free custom vehicles. Well, they're not free, but discount, I should say. And I want to go into the permissions too, I think, and work on that. What's up?
Not much. I'm confused on. I just joined your server. The character create thing for the first name, last name. I'm kind of confused how you do that.
All right. You just got to make sure you're typing it in the exact same format. So you need to type. You need to type in just /CHAR, then a space, create, another space, capital letter for your first name, a space, capital letter for your last name, and then you got to do the date of birth, you know, 01/01, and then like the date or the year. So you got to have it in that format, and then a space, and then either male with a capital M or female with a capital F. So if you just type in /CHAR, type that in.
/CHAR create.
Well, CHAR space create space first name space last name space date of birth space gender.
All right.
You just got to make sure you
type
type it in.
Is that just an M or is that like female, male? Like
no, you got to type out the whole gender.
Okay.
Okay, so back to what we were doing here. We are going to look at some vehicles here for the Yakuza. Any, you know, and you guys are going to help me out with this too. We're going to see what the consensus is. Yeah, you said modded rides on your post, Johnny Fingers. Modded rides? John, what are you talking about, brother? What am I missing out on here? Yeah, and you gotta use capitals for all of it. Make sure you use capitals for everything too. For your first name, your last name.
For everything.
Yep, first name, last name, and for male or female.
Is that the same with CHAR create or?
No, that doesn't matter. I think, what would the Yakuza be having something like this? I don't think they would. That doesn't seem right. The Hillbilly clan, they have that vehicle. I'm just looking through to see what I think the Yakuza would be, you know,
Not
having.
sure if I did it right.
Well, if you did, you're just going to be able to type in /CHAR, and then it'll bring up your information. This is like if we had some 1920s gangsters in the game. This thing is wild looking. Jesus, that looks like something out of the Monsters movie or TV show.
Let's see.
You just got to make sure you're typing that format in the right way. If you're having an issue, maybe just put in the last, like, if you're born in, we'll say, 85, just put 85 instead of 1985. See if that makes a difference.
All right.
Hey now, how's everybody doing?
Hey there, Harper.
What's up, Harbor?
What's going on, man?
They need racer vehicles. I agree. What are they going to be, though? I mean, they can't be getting super nice cars, you know what I mean, that are like, you know, like really fast vehicles. It's gotta be something that's gonna match up, but still be reasonable. Honestly, I really don't even know, man. I'm having a hard time. I'm thinking about this. What vehicles should they have? Should they get a box truck of some kind? Try to be a little DL, maybe? We could give them Boxville. Kevin, much better, brother. Thanks for asking, man. Christopher says R34 Supra. Hell no, man. I ain't giving them that stuff. That's too nice. There's no way. They don't need that stuff, bro. All right, look. Instead of giving them, we're gonna give them, instead of giving them that van like the Mafia has, we're gonna give them this vehicle. It's gonna be box truck.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working. To have it /CHR create.
You put a space, right?
Yeah, I put space between them both. Space between everything. Besides the birth date.
I'm gonna type it in the chat right now, and you can copy the format that I'm typing it in.
All right.
So, well, I typed create wrong, but you gotta have it typed in that format, not all capitals if that was the one you were typing there.
There we go. Now let's see. So
Oh,
this is
Christopher.
EXX based?
No,
Right.
VRP.
VRP, okay.
Nice, dude.
Don't think I've ever played on a VRP server, so I'm gonna have to figure these things out.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can check out in the Discord and the check here before joining the server channel. There's some videos in there to explain things, and it also lists some of the commands and things like that, so it's easier to figure out how to play on the server.
Alright, thank you.
Right on. All right, so I don't think there's the taco delivery truck, but there's no like Chinese food delivery truck. You got the taco truck, which you're gonna get at the food delivery place.
Driver's license, or you have to go through the game?
Yeah, like you're gonna want to check out that Discord channel, brother.
Yeah,
There's way
which
too much
channel
to
is it?
explain.
I can bring you there if you want.
Want to show me which one we're talking about? That
Yeah, you got to go to the DMV, and you got to get your license there, and you're also gonna have to go to the city hall and buy your ID there. So there's different steps you're gonna have to go through, and then you're gonna have to get your weapons license in the city, your pilot license is in the city, your tractor trailer or your CDL, that's in the city.
alright.
There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to it. You gotta take your time and just go through it all. That way you can figure it all out, and you're not gonna get it all right away either. It's gonna take a while. You might have to.
Yep, I'm looking at your videos now, so.
Alright, right on. Alright, what's this thing? That should be the van that they use right there, guys. Too late. We already got the other one in there, that's fine. What other kind of vehicles are we thinking about here, though, guys, for the Yakuza? What should they have access to? And we need to find a new location for them, too. Man, I found the coolest building on the forums the other day. Just an open resource that somebody posted up. It was an awesome building. It would have been the best location for them, but unfortunately it was down in the main city. I was like, man, I wish this would have just been a location that was almost like underground that you teleported into. That way you could have used it anywhere. I mean, you could still technically do that, but it just wouldn't work as well. You walk outside the door, you know, and you're down in the city. All right, let's look through here. The sports. Is there anything in the sports that the Yakuza should just have free access to? Honestly, I don't know. Tour bus. Maybe that's what they should have instead of the work truck. See, the Asian Mafia or the Yakuza, they actually can repair vehicles. They have that permission. So it almost makes sense if they had some sort of, repair truck rather than a tour bus or a taxi. Who should have the taxi? Who would be running the taxi service? The hillbillies or the biker gang? I want to try to have it so that these organized crimes have, like, a front that almost seems legal. Like the Mafia, they have the liquor store. The Yakuza, they're going to have, like, a repair gig going for themselves. The biker gang, they're always selling drugs and selling guns, but what could their front be? That we got to come up with. Hillbillies, they could do vehicle repairs, too. I gotta come up with that. We need a good sedan for the Yakuza. That might work. We're not giving them that one. Lo Ming needs a nice vehicle to be driven around in. I'm a station wagon. I don't think they're gonna get the limo. The limo is listed in here. Actually, let me go back. Let me see here. Right here. We're gonna put this one in for him. What should we call this vehicle? How much is this luxury sedan gonna be? Our Lux sedan. I guess we'll do like 40 grand. I can get the Shafter V12 too. I think I'm gonna take that one out. We're gonna take that one out since they're gonna have this one instead. We're gonna take out that sports car and we're gonna give them another one. They're gonna get an SUV too. Let me see here. I want a two-door sports coupe for the Yakuza. I think this is gonna be it actually. So the Chameleon. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at the 50. Let's look at the SUVs. Lexus style four-door, Toyota lifted trucks. Andy, look at this guy coming in with the ideas. Bikers is a sports bar. See, the hillbillies have the bar though. The biker gang doesn't have anything like that so far. We're gonna have to come up with that, man. What do you got me on the TV right now, brother? Where are the SUVs at? Off-road. Was off-road and SUVs the same thing, or is there a difference? There's a difference. Oh man, that Nissan Pilot, no, not Nissan Pilot, Honda Pilot. That Nissan Patrol vehicle almost would be a pretty cool vehicle for the Yakuza to have. But I don't want to, I'm not going to make it so that any of the organized crime have custom vehicles in their garage. I'm not doing that. Unfortunately. That almost looks like something they should have, or that. Not that, not that. No. Maybe. I think so. That seems too big. I don't think that would fit right. That doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. That's the Mafia. The Caddies. You could do a Range Rover. Like, Range Rover look-alike. Baller 4. I think that's going to be it right there. Baller 4. We're going to call it the Range Rover, even though it technically isn't a Range Rover. Because it's not a custom vehicle. That's what we're going to call it. And then they'll pull it out and be like, ah, this is a ripoff. They're not going to get the Caddy Coupe. What coupe are they going to get? Not a sports coupe, but just like a regular cruise around coupe. Why does this say coupe if it's got 4 doors? Oh man. I'll give that to the Asian Mafia. That is such a cool vehicle, I think. I love driving around in this thing, man. Putting the top down. Got the red top. It's got the sweet buckskin interior. What are we gonna call this? We'll just call it the rolls convert. And that's in there for 20 G's right now. Yeah, I don't think so. They're gonna have to pay some bucks if they want to roll around in that. I'm gonna list this thing at like 90 grand. They don't get to have the limo. Only the Mafia get to have the limo. They're not gonna get that caddy SUV either. Got their Range Rover. Give them something else here. Oh, you know what they need? They need compact vehicle. Go Space Monkey. All right. That might be it right there. They might get that. Yeah, mine did. We're gonna go back. They're gonna get this. Henchmen need vehicles, something durable. Well, see, that's part of the other thing, though, too. Bikers own a gun club. Shed, that might be an idea. That actually might be an idea. Rickshaw, I don't think they have those in the game, man. If they did, that would actually be pretty freaking cool. I'm not going to put it past the modding community that there's not a rickshaw in GTA 5 somewhere. What should we call this thing? What should we name this vehicle for the Asian Mafia? Anybody have any ideas? I could leave this up to you guys. Put the jet bike in for the biker gang, please. Eric, I think you're dreaming, brother. There's no jet bike going to be in here, period, man. That's not part of RP. Unless we're going to be RPing that we're in the future, which we're kind of just RPing that we're in the same reality that we're living in. So what do we think, you guys? What should we call this thing in the Asian Mafia garage? I'm like having a blank moment. I don't know what's Fiat. Mini Cooper on crack. Name it the Lo Ming. We'll just call it the Ming. I like that. The Ming. And it'll be like 40 grand, I guess. That can't be the same as the luxury sedan. We'll name it. We'll give it to him for 30 grand. All right. I like the Ming. It's definitely going to be called the Ming. All right, so we've got some vehicles in there for those guys. I think that's pretty cool for now. I'll always add more on as things progress. But I think that's a pretty good start for the Yakuza garage. So, let me see. What else did I want to look at here? I want to check for some new stuff, come up with some new ideas, new rental locations. All right, there's a bunch of stuff we got to go through here together, guys. If you guys are new to the stream and you're enjoying it all, make sure you hit the follow button. That way you can find it again in the future if you want. You can also check out White Rhino 09 on YouTube and on Facebook, which most of you guys are probably watching on Facebook. Looks like there's a few people over in YouTube land. I got to grab a drink, guys, really quick, and I'll be right back. Coming up, we did the Yakuza vehicles. We need to do some more drug dealer drop-off locations. I want to check the forums and see if there's anything new with you guys. Come up with some new ideas, maybe from the chat, and then put in some new rental vehicle locations for some of the off-road stuff and just for regular vehicles in general. So I'll be right back, guys. Stay with me. More to come. There we go. Now you guys can hear me. And I gotta fix this. Something doesn't look right over here. Alright. I think that looks better now. John, my man, coming in with 50 stars saying hey 3 minutes ago. What's going on, John? Welcome, brother. We're out here working on stuff right now. Let me see. Do I got this on the right screen? No, we're on the game screen. We should be on the dev screen. There we go. Excuse me. Need to add a Johnny Fingers mug in the store. I know, Al. This store has been slacking, brother. I need to get working on that and get more stuff in there for sure. I've just been way too busy, man. Now that I'm like busy 3 days of the week, it really is taken away from time here. But we'll be back on schedule here. We'll say in the next few months. We'll say it that way. All right. What else? Am I missing anything else? I think everybody else is here. Boy, a T went down the wrong tube there. Excuse me. Switching over from coffee to iced tea. Oh, I think I went down the wrong tube. All right, what else are we gonna work on here, guys? We want to do some more drug dealer locations. So, let me think how I want to do this. I'm gonna delete this. I'm actually gonna delete all of those. I'm gonna delete those too. We're gonna start fresh. I want to download missions. So we're gonna go into the VRP basic missions. We're gonna find the config. Right here's the missions. We want to download this. There we go. Copy this really quick. And we're gonna drop this in the newest backups. Replace file in this destination. Cool. Alright. So you want to make sure you have backups of everything. I have a backup of the entire server. It's like huge. But I always try to keep modern or updated backups as I'm going along and working on things here. So I'm going to close that for right now. I'll get this opened up. And we are going to go on down through the line here. Drug dealer locations. So we've got a good amount of them in there so far. What we're going to do is we're going to go find some more locations and add more in there. Because this is... Boy, excuse me, guys. This is a pretty popular job. So we want to make sure that these guys are always having a good... new places to go to. Jeez. Can you learn how to talk before you start doing it, Rhino? That'd be much appreciated. I'm going to put these comments next to these so that I know which one I'm currently working on. That's just how I'm going to do it right now. All right. No, it's still good now. It's still sealed up. Super glue and duct tape. I'm telling you, man, the saran wrap, that was perfect. I just sealed the cut shut, quick wrap some saran wrap around it, and it was beautiful. I know some of you guys thought it was a condom, but definitely not the case. All right, we're back in the game. We are going to look and see here where we're going to find some new locations for the drug dealer drop-off. And I'm thinking that we might do one over here somewhere near the airport. Oh, look at this. Perfect or what? I love this box. This box is going to be where you drop off some drugs. Perfect. Let's get these cords. Boy, that was pretty easy first stop right there. And the first one we're going to do is this right here. I'm going to drop that in there. Get rid of those two. And we'll be on to the next line. I'll tell you what, when it comes down to doing easy stuff like this, I'm good. Ow, the watermelon was actually great, man. It was really good watermelon, brother. So it was worth the cut and everything. Definitely worth it. I think you already do take drugs out to that guy's house. Here we go. There's a new location. Back in here. These are cool little houses, man. If we could have interiors for these, this would definitely add to the waterfront experience. But we'll have these guys delivering some drugs right here as well. Get these coordinates copied over. I'll drop that in there. Get rid of those 2 comments. Come back in here. How do I get rid of this? How do I get rid of this menu? It has player ID, RP name, and professional. Oh yeah, that's the delete. Harper says delete. No, it's definitely the home button there, Harper. This is such a cool little area down here, isn't it? It's totally unutilized, though. I've thought about making one of these houses for sale, but there's no interior that really fits up with it. I mean, somebody could even have a fruit stand down here, you know what I mean? This would definitely be a cool little spot. Eric's over on the YouTube. Says nobody's over there. There's usually like 3 or 4 viewers on the YouTube channel. There we go. We got another spot. We'll put this one in here. Get rid of those 2. And just save this as I'm going along. Can we get a role-playing class on how to cut? Brother, listen, I want to explain this too. So, I made the slice, right? Because I was using like a big knife. I made one slice down through it. And then I was going to make another slice. And I'm slicing into the watermelon and I stopped like 3/4 of the way through. And I was like, alright, cool. So then I put my hand on there. And I like tried to like break it off. And like it broke off and like slid through. And it was like all in one motion. It was like the knife went through right like that at the same time. It hit me in the thumb. I was so mad. I was just like, no way. Look down, it's pouring blood out. I was like, ah, damn it, that's a deep cut. I think we'll do another drop-off location like right over here. These drug dealers work for it. These 2 guys need service. I don't know if those 2 guys are always sitting there or not, though. This isn't the spot. This is another spot. I was thinking I was over a little bit further. We want to be on the other side over here. I swear, I think Sandy Shores is just the best RP area. Everybody does it down in the city. I think Sandy Shores is so much better. That's why we have the server set up. You know, Sandy Shores, Paleto Bay, man. Make it a little bit different than some of these other servers. We might not be as refined as some of the bigger, well-known servers, but at least we're bringing something different to the table. Alright, where else? We can make them really work for it and have them deliver out onto the yacht. There's this damn guy. This homeless guy in his shopping cart. How does he get that out onto the yacht? Look, he's hiding because he knows I saw him. Son of a bitch. You can actually live on this yacht, though. You can buy this. Park your helicopter right there. You can actually pull your helicopter out. You can also pull a boat out of the back. It's a pretty sweet little location there, I gotta say. Gotta see where else we're gonna have the drug dealer going around making drops. I mean, theoretically, he would make a drop back in here, but he already has, I think, 2 drops that he makes there, so never mind with that. I think they do make a drop down here, but another house wouldn't hurt. 722. Yeah, it might be that 905 one. It doesn't matter though, like I said. It's not the exact same house, so it won't matter.
Hey, I got like 6 cement trucks.
You said you got 6 cement trucks?
Yeah,
Where's that at?
over here on Panorama.
Is somebody playing games here? Yeah, that's pretty interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. They all spawned on top of each other.
Yeah, they're all driving down the line now. Christopher, I could set up the yacht so that they go out there and deliver. I guess we will do that. Oh, I know where they'll deliver them to. Right here in the cabinet. They're gonna have to look for this a little bit if they want to find it. All right. Was gonna find one more drop-off location for the drug dealers. Oh, I know where it's gonna be. We will do it. No, we'll do it over here at the lighthouse, I think. Lighthouse keeper needs to stay awake. You know what I mean? Gotta have his fix. I'm not gonna make it out here. Be a little bit of a pain in the ass for them to get to. We'll just do it right here. Yeah, these guys that are throwing, you know, butcher cleavers at the dartboard definitely are down for some drug sales. All right, so we'll get that saved in there. Drug dealer job definitely has plenty of drop-off locations. Fisherman job. I'm surprised they only got 5 spots. Weapon smuggler, that needs more locations as well. The medical job, you only have 2 spots that you drop off at. Cargo pilot is 2. I think I'm going to expand that, definitely, because that seems like a popular job. We got to put in at the other airport, too. I think there are only going to be 3 spots for that, actually, but we might try to figure that out, actually. We might try to make it so that the cargo pilot has to utilize the helicopter more than rather than just the plane. UPS, that needs more locations? I thought I had more in there than that. The UPS is different than the regular delivery job, as where like the UPS one, you're going to be going to much more extreme locations rather than just like your regular basic houses. Like you go out to houses that are way out in like the mountains or something like that. Trash collector, that job, I don't know what's up with that, man. That's just so broken. I've tried several times to get that working, and I can never get that trash collector job to work. I don't know what the deal is with that. The forger, that isn't really touched too much by the players, so I haven't worked on that at all. EMS, you're just dropping off medical reports. I could expand that further, but they're usually too busy doing other EMS stuff to really have to worry about that. The same with the police reports. The cops are usually too busy to have to worry about that. We could put in more delivery locations as far as where you're delivering food to. It's taco and water. And that job is really cool because you can get a taco truck. Excuse me. And you can go out to like to different events that are going on. Like let's say there's go-kart racing going on. If you're the taco guy and you don't want to participate in the go-kart racing, or you bring your taco truck out and set up shop, you know what I mean? And then you can be selling tacos and water to the people that are at the event in case they didn't bring their own food. It makes some extra pocket change. So it's a pretty cool thing. Kevin, definitely not, brother. That's why she's just running the place. Deliver drugs to the cells in the police station. Aaron, that'd be pretty cool, man. Like, they'd have to sneak in, plant the drugs behind the toilet. Alright, what else? I don't think I'm going to mess with any of these other jobs right now. We're going to go check out and see if there's any new stuff. I'm going to take you guys right on along with the journey here. So I'm just going to save that. I'll upload that to the server later. I'm not going to worry with that right now. I'm going to go out to FiveM forums with you guys right now live. How many other people do stuff like this? Nobody. Nobody does this stuff. If you guys are interested in how some of these lower servers like come about and how they even accomplish what they accomplish, like my server, man, I got to give a major shout out to all of the people that post up these free resources on the FiveM community, man. There's definitely websites out there where they try to sell you things and stuff like that, but a lot of people take their time and they post up these scripts and mods and Y-maps and vehicle add-ons and stuff like that right here on the FiveM website. So I want to pull that up and to show you guys. This is where I go to find all of these resources that I utilize to get the server running the way that I do. So without this, it wouldn't be possible at all. So you go right up here to forum. You guys probably can't see it because I have the writing up there at the top of the screen. But you go into the forum and you'll have resource development and modding. You can look at the releases and boom. All of the releases are right here, guys. Okay? They're going to have it filed in a certain way. So I'm looking at the latest. You can look at the ones you haven't looked at before. You can look at the top ones. You can look at it by time period, so it's like of all time, the top ones in the past week, top ones in the past month, all of that stuff. Is that Valentine? What's going on, man? I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I apologize. Don't take it too personally. I'm just illiterate when it comes to saying people's names. So let me see here. Let's just take a quick look through here together, just to see if there's anything that like sticks out, like, oh, that would be really cool to add to the server. You guys are wondering what I'm eating. I'm eating beef jerky right now. Hey, Jonathan, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. We're checking out some mods right now on the FiveM website in the forum. So we have this EUP emergency uniform pack. We have that installed. We've got a lot of this stuff actually installed, like this HUD for thirst and hunger, weapons on your back. A lot of this stuff is already out on the server. There's a lot of the stuff that we can't use though, because there's two different main frameworks that are used. There's the VRP framework and there's the ESX framework. I'll say the majority of the servers that you guys see on, you know, streamers playing, they're using the ESX framework. And to me, it seems like, okay, the ESX framework has a lot more flexibility and a lot more resources available to it, but it's also a lot more complex to set up. And I've tried both of them out on my server, and I like the VRP just hands down. I like it so much more than the ESX one. That's just my own opinion. Maybe if I tried the ESX more, I would get into it more. But for right now, we're just going to be using the VRP stuff. So we got to make sure, you know, things that say ESX like this, community service, as cool as that would be to have on the server, so that when, instead of going to jail and just sitting in a jail cell, you have to go actually do community service. That'd be freaking awesome to have, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to have something like that because that's going to be for the wrong framework. There are going to be standalone scripts and mods that you can get as well that won't depend on the framework, but for it to work with your stuff a lot of times, it's an issue. So let's just say if we're using a standalone script that has something to do with money, either it's taking money away from you or it's giving you money. If that's not tied in with the framework that you have, it's probably not going to be adding money to your in-game bank account or to your player's wallet or whatever, because it needs to be working together. It needs to be communicating together, if that makes sense. Andy says he's got to go. 3-hour meeting for work. I'll be on tonight if you're on. I'll be on, man. And I'll switch you over to Firefighter for sure, brother. I'll get the Firefighter script running and everything like that, so it'll be good. But just to explain to some of you guys how some of this works. When are you going to be playing Mud Runner? Probably in like another hour. We'll be doing some Mud Runner. We don't need community service. These jackweeds can clean toilets in their cells. I like that, Harper. So right here, VRP framework. That's what we're using right there, guys. Realistic gunplay, recoil, no aiming HUD, no reticle. We have that on. That's in the server right now currently. This is kind of cool, man. I wonder if this how this actually works out. So this automatically moves cable cars up and down that cable. It syncs them between players during landing at the bottom platform. Okay, cars can be ridden by entering them and pressing E while they are docked. It has the audio for the movement, opening the doors, closing the doors, arrival, departure queue. Disclaimer. The script tries to sync the cars, but it's not guaranteed that they are synced at all times. Wow, that is pretty freaking cool, man, I gotta say. So basically this would add these cable cars, you know what I mean, that go up the side of the mountain there. And this could be good for role-playing in an aspect, because for one, if you're running from the cops or somewhere, you could go hide out in a cable car and go up to the top of the mountain and they wouldn't find you. Or you could just go up there just to hang out with your buddies for something to do. Or if you're in the mafia and you have somebody kidnapped and you have them handcuffed, you could take them up there. Maybe throw them out of the cable car. That's an idea. I think we'll put this in the server. I'm going to download this. And I'll check that out then. Let me see here. So 15 hours ago is the last comment about this. Let's see. Wow. So this guy was looking at the script saying how complex it is and everything like that. This guy's cable car didn't load in at all. Just the doors. That's really weird. This guy's loaded in, but the doors are closed. Also, E does nothing. There's no notification. Oh, this guy's got a roller coaster set up? Created an amusement park. Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, this seems like this is a really cool resource, man. Wow. Wonder how it's probably pretty easy to install too. It's probably just a drag and drop. A lot of these resources, man, all you have to do is just put it onto your server's resources, add it to your script so that it starts it, and you're good to go. Christopher, I haven't done the zombies yet, bro. I've seen it. It looks awesome. We're going to do a zombie event out on the server one of these nights, man. It's going to be one of the server event things where everybody's involved in it. And, yeah, it's going to be a good time, man. I've definitely seen the zombies. I found the mod and everything. So, that will be coming. And I'll make sure I put an announcement out so everybody can come out and watch the zombie event if you guys want to be able to see that. All right, let's keep looking. Spotlight, we've got the vehicle spotlight on there. That's for the police vehicles. So if they're cruising around and they want to be looking down an alleyway, they don't have to have just the vehicle light that shines forward. They can actually turn it over to the side or to the other side. It's a pretty nice little add-on. I wanted to get this showroom going. This is such a cool mod. But here's the thing with this mod. So basically what this mod allows you to do is, if you go to buy a vehicle, you can see a picture of what the vehicle looks like before you buy it, rather than just looking by the name. You can actually get a picture of what it, or, you know, actually physically see it. And I believe, yeah, you can test drive any vehicle for 1 minute. So you can check out the car, see if you actually want to spend, you know, $500,000 on this vehicle without just buying it from seeing a name, you know? It's definitely a huge improvement. You get the sale agent, you know what I mean? You get an NPC that you get to talk to buy the vehicles. It shows the vehicle on top of the skyscraper down in the city, which doesn't really go along with where we're role-playing, but regardless, you know, it can still work. But when you go in to do this mod, you have to put in each individual vehicle and all the statistics for the vehicle as well. And when you got 200 plus vehicles on your server, man, it is just, it's almost an overwhelming task to try to do something like that when you're trying to get all of this other stuff added on and working as well. So that's why we don't have any kind of showroom or preview for vehicles that you purchase just yet. I mean, maybe someday down the line I'll be bored and I'll be like, yeah, I'll look into adding all 230 freaking vehicles to this list, but for right now we're just gonna skip that. Let me see here. Am I missing anything in the chat? Joshua says gonna go back to work. See you later, Josh. Have a good one, brother. Drug delivery up the mountains. Make the mountain one worth more. Well, see, it randomizes how many drugs you're supposed to be dropping off. I can't actually set that up. Kevin says zombies, 50 stars. Yes, Kevin, zombies, bro. They'll be coming out. Hey, speak of the devil, there's the new fire station that I got added on. It was actually amazing that you could find a nice Y map in this area. Let me tell you, most of them you got to get somebody like my man Noble GG to make your Y maps, because a lot of these guys, I'll just throw a whole bunch of crap together in these maps. They don't anticipate this map being played by 20 people or even more at a time, so it'll run like crap, you know what I mean? It runs good with 2 or 3 people, but then the more people that come out, the worse it gets. Here's a burglary job / script, which seems really cool. You'd be going into houses, stealing items, selling them then at a pawn shop. On the server that Noble plays on, this is a big thing that they do out there. They have this burglar script running, and Noble created a shitload of house interiors, man. So you can go rob all these different houses and steal stuff out of them. All kinds of cool stuff, man, like watches and cameras and all kinds of crap like that. And the cops will get a notification that the house has been broken into. So the cops will show up at the house. They'll park out front, the criminal comes out the front door, and the damn cops are there with their guns. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty wild. But we're not going to get into anything like that yet, just because it seems like that's going to be a whole freaking thing. I'd have to have custom items put in. I'd have to have a pawn shop where you can sell the items. We'd have to go around and have these items in houses then to be stolen. It seems like it's a lot of stuff, honestly. All right. How's the finger right now? Matthew, it's going great, bro. It's much better. It's all healed up pretty much. Well, not all healed up, but it's sealed shut now at least. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep looking. You got to stay on the ball here. What else do we want to get added? Trucker job, we got that. Advanced fishing kind of seems cool, but I'm going to hold off on that for right now. There's a lot of cool stuff that I could add, and I can see how people could use it, but a lot of the stuff doesn't get used. So I don't want to just keep putting things into the server that don't even ever have any... that there's not any interest in being there, in other words. Selling drugs to NPCs, we have that. This is the interior that I would love to have for the Yakuza. This is such a cool place, man. This guy's got a little video of it. I'll show you guys this. I think this would be a great location for the Yakuza. It almost looks like it's a custom vehicle shop, and they repair vehicles, so that goes hand in hand together. But it's just a cool building, man. There's so much to it. And look, this guy, I'm pretty sure they have the door script working on their server. I'll get that thing working sooner or later. Probably later, but they got like a little drug lab going on in here. This is such a cool spot, man. Matthew, if you want to fill that spot, you can talk to Tammy. Eric, he's ignoring me too. Who is ignoring who? Not ignoring anybody. Do they have a gun club or country club for the bikers? You know, I'm not sure. Let's see. EMS NPC. Oh, we gotta make sure that we're looking in the releases here, or else we're gonna get all these servers that are like, hey, we have all this stuff. Yeah. We know you're all great. Harper says he needs a nice place to get a back rub. Tammy's bar. He said not by Tammy either. Brian says we busting your balls, brother. What did I miss? Oh, Brian said get a job, you bum. I have a job, brother. I work 7 days a week. All right. I'm working right now, buddy. Lo Ming throws Johnny Fingers out the cable car. All right, let's see here. Drugs and NPCs, we've got that. Disable emergency services, that's not it. Disable, no. Call NPC taxi, that's a pretty cool one, but I might actually look into putting that. What's the heli script? Oh, we got the heli script. The heli script is the police helicopter video camera and thermal vision and everything like that. That's a really cool script, actually. We've already got that up and running. ESX ambulance job. I'm gonna bet that ESX is gonna be so much better for the EMS because they're gonna have this They probably have it set up so you can interact with NPCs. No more NPC parked vehicle stealing. Is this what I think it is? Ah, dude, this... This is really cool. Man, I don't have a dev server to try this out on before putting it on the regular one. So what this does is, it says works on all vehicles. Cars, bikes, trucks, helicopters, planes, boats. It prevents parked vehicles from being stolen, and it also prevents people from like doing carjackings. So I think this is a cool thing to have, especially on a role-playing server. So you know how normally somebody sees a vehicle, they just run over, you yank the guy out of the vehicle, you get in it, you drive off. It would prevent you from doing that. You would run over to the car and the door would be locked, and you wouldn't be able to get into the person's vehicle. Same with like parked vehicles. And I've seen this on other RP servers as well. And the thing that's cool about it is, it's you have a chance apparently of being able to get into the vehicles. It's not like a guarantee that you'll never be able to. Stores vehicle history for every player, up to 10 vehicles. This way a player can use multiple vehicles. It says vehicle stealing carjacking is only allowed by a predefined threshold. Compatible with any vehicle control scripts. Disable enable script for players. Low CPU usage. Download the latest version from the GitHub. Extract contents to your resource. Add no carjacking in your auto start resource. Auto start resources. Is that different than the regular one? 27 days ago. How can I change the luck factor? Now my car is all locked. Okay, this guy just says to put it in the server config. I've seen people mention this in both ways. Auto start resources and then just the server config. I guess they're both the same thing. They're just called different things depending on how you have your server hosted, perhaps. Perhaps. Matthew's got to go back to work. Catch you later, brother. There'll be a test when the stream is over. If you don't get at least 80%, we chop your finger off. Brian, what's this test? Cameron says no audio. Got to restart the stream. Appreciate it, Brian, for letting him know. Harper says likely. The man, the list, the man, the myth, the legend, Rhino. Brian, aka Noble GG. Noble, are you still out there in the chat, bro? Can we all give a round of applause in the chat, please, for Noble? Brent in the chat, guys. That's Noble GG. That's the guy that created the courthouse, guys. All right, I showed you guys all the courthouse earlier today. I gotta just mention it again, man. He's the man. He is the man, the myth, the legend. I'm gonna actually, my headset turned off. I don't even have any audio right now. I'm gonna go over there right now. Since he's here in the chat. Where's he at? He better still be out there. Brent, you still there, brother? I wanna associate your name and your face with, you know, your creation here, bro. Look, I don't even know where I'm flying right now. Look at this. Look at this. We got a parking lot, huh? If I can fly around correctly. We got a guy in there. Look at that, Brent. Look at that guy, huh? You like that? The old man there guarding the parking lot 24 hours a day, brother. TJ sending in 75 stars. All right. Look at the parking lot, bro. Right here, you get your loaner vehicle now, your starter vehicle. That's where you get it, right there, huh? Huh? I went over this earlier in the stream, but we're gonna go over it again. The NPCs aren't in here. I don't know why. I think it's because they're spawning below the floor. If you're not in this area, maybe when the resource starts, they spawn below you. I don't know what's up with that. It's kind of a weird glitch. Let's actually look and see here. This will be a little bit of a test. Wait for it. It's actually gonna work. Oh, I gotta relog back in, no wonder. I was up till, oh yeah. I was up till like 3 a.m. last night, I think, working on this. There we go. This will be an interesting thing to see what happens here. Look at that. Now they all popped up. So now the original ones that were there that we couldn't see show up, and now these other ones are there and they're like, they're all pissed off. So we got the guy selling ID sales. He's up on top of the desk. He's very ambitious. And then we got these people over here. So you can come in here, you get your job, you get your ID. All right. If you want to open a business, you can come over here. You can open a business over here. All right. There's a walking taco head that is here for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. It's kind of weird. No, but look at this, brother. You got the ATMs over here? Yeah, we can access our ATM right here, bro. All right. We're gonna make it so that you come over here and you pay your fines for the police. And there will be a circle in there for the police to be able to access your record and everything. They'll be able to look that up. You'll be able to go to the ATM, get money right here, hand it to the officer, get your record cleaned up. All right. A taco head is kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Back here is the back end of things, okay? If you're doing time, you're waiting for your sentencing, this is where you're gonna be, in one of these cells. And once I get the door locking script working, you'll be able to get the police to lock you in your cell. It'll be real beautiful. They can check out your chart right there. Once it's your time, you know, once it's your moment to go before the judge and your peers, this is where you're gonna be taken to. We want Red Anderson as, we want that kind of judge, brother. We need a judge that can be bribed. That's great. So in here, look at this courthouse, man. I didn't get those other resources added yet, Brent. I'm gonna do it today. But we got the inside of the courthouse. The judge is up there. You know, the defendant will sit here. Prosecutor will sit over here. You can have your jury in the jury box. We can have witnesses out here. All right. We got a nice little map of the city and everything. Bro, I don't know where the hell you got this from, but that's a freaking thing of beauty, let me tell you. That's the coolest thing I think I've ever seen. And now we're back out here. So, yeah, these people are all going to be having... Don't tell me to watch it. You're the one walking into a desk. But, yeah, this is the new courthouse, guys. Had to take a moment to show everybody this because it got me excited. We needed a city hall, and this thing couldn't be more freaking perfect. It just couldn't be more perfect. It didn't even conflict with what we got running. At first, I was like, oh... The people that drive in this city are animals, let me tell you. But look, it didn't even conflict. It touches that apartment building, but it doesn't even cause a big issue. You don't even know. So it works out perfect, Brent. Awesome stuff, brother. Super appreciative of that, let me tell you. All right, let me get flying back up here again. What were we working on? Noble got me all sidetracked. I wanted to look at this no more hijacking of NPC vehicles. I'm going to get this downloaded. I'm going to look into this again. I'll look into this more off stream later. See if I can get that sorted out. Along with the damn door script. David, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Jason, what's up, brother? Plenty of shaft for you here. Brent says, does the Sally port work okay? I think I'm missing some of the resources over there, bro, because when you come on, there's part of a ramp, but then part of the ramp is missing. So I'm guessing that's part of the resources that you were telling me about. Travis, what's up, man? Welcome, brother. Good to have you here with us. Working on some of the server development today. This is a screen I wanted to have you guys on. So I'm gonna look into getting this added to the server. Hopefully that'll work out and that won't be a conflict. What I was looking for when I found that was somebody wanted to see if there's anything we can get for the EMS to be able to interact with NPCs. The police can interact with NPCs. They can pull them over, they can ticket them, they can arrest them, but we don't have any way for EMS to interact with NPCs. I don't know if it's possible, but I figured I'd give it a shot and see if we could find anything out here since somebody was asking about it. I also want to make sure that I get that extraction saw downloaded for the firefighters as well. Okay, Brent, cool, man. So you guys run that script too? Awesome, man. Awesome. I'll have to check into that. Let me see. What else do we got going here? Finding something for the EMS and the NPCs. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it. I'm not going to say it doesn't exist. Currently, EMS does have callouts, but it's the same as the police. And I don't know if they can even do anything with those callouts. EMS, we'll do EMS callouts. Nope, it's just gonna be ESX. Oh, that's just the ESX door lock. Wait a minute. I just want to see really quick if this stems from the original door locking. No, it doesn't. Shit. Okay. That's gonna just be the... Nope, wait. The original R doors. I think I've seen this before. Is this a different one? Allows to open doors in the mission row. I'm not going to mess around with this just now. I think I've looked at this before. I don't think this is the right one. The original resource, man, that was on FiveM for the working doors, the locking doors and everything like that is gone from the GitHub. It's the greatest tragedy ever. And the only remnants of that script, none of them work. It's terrible. All right, well, I don't think there's going to be any callouts or anything like that for the EMS. Trying to think, what else could we add to make EMS a little bit more exciting? Right now, they're just dropping off medical reports and they're going around reviving other players. That's pretty much all that they can do. Yeah, Travis, I cut my finger pretty well. It was a nice old cut, brother. Trying to slice up some watermelon the other day. It's pretty embarrassing, I know. All right, well, let me think. What else do I have on my to-do list here? We're gonna look at some new stuff, new ideas, new rental locations. So we need to put in, I think we're gonna go over and do that right now. I want to make it so that there's a new garage that I have, and the new garage is the off-road toys. So we want to make it so that you can buy the off-road toys or you can just rent off-road toys, and we're gonna have these set up in specific locations so that if you want to go off-roading with your buddies, you know, you want to go trailing, you can go rent a dirt bike, a four-wheeler, a dune buggy, something like that, and you can go off-roading. Currently, we have the first rental location set up right here in this little hippie compound. I think I want to put another one maybe over here at this, at the weed farm. Yeah, you could drive back this road. There could be a garage for your vehicle. All right, let's teleport over there really quick and check it out. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Oh, my guy's about to die. Shit. Oh, wait, I'm here. I'm going crazy over here, guys. Let's do the no clip. Okay, so this is where you come to get the medical marijuana, but I think we're gonna make it so that there's gonna be a garage here as well. Let me get my screen switched over. I'm like, why does this feel glitchy? And this game does start to run like crap after you stay alt-tabbed for too long. I forget this little parking lot. I'm just trying to run around here just to get an idea. So when you pull in from over here. This wraps all the way around the house. For some reason the layout of this house right here looks different to me. Okay, so you go back there to get the medical marijuana. We're gonna use it like right here. So, shit, I wish this was a little bit larger so we could have two garages here. Well, we'll just put one in front of the other. Not too big of a deal. This will be the off-road garage. Let's get that coordinates copied. It's going to be the new cords. I'm going to copy this one over. Drop this down a line, put that in there. Take this. Drop that in there. Get rid of that. And that is good to go. Okay, so there's a new location for where you're going to get the off-road toys. Now, we also want to add another house garage location. And the reason we want to do this is so that when you come out here, you drive out here in your personal vehicle, you'll be able to store your vehicle in the house garage. You could store it in the off-road toy garage too, but here's the thing, you're not going to be able to get it back out of that garage. So you have to have the house garage so that you're going to be able to get your personal vehicle back out once you're done doing your off-roading. And you have this location available at both rental locations as well. So you don't get screwed, if that makes sense. So this is going to be the one we want to swap out of there right now. Need a fireworks stand for the holidays. Hey, we could think about that. Have a 4th of July celebration or something like that. Have fireworks stands set up. I like that idea. Alright, we're going to put this right in here. Boy, that was pretty similar. 2201 and 2210. Different, but similar. I'm out of, my guy is slowly dying right now. Give item. Water. 4. Give item. Tacos. 4. Sweet. We got tacos and water. Oh, did I not get tacos? I typed that wrong. Alright, take care of my hunger and thirst there for a minute. What's going on, Lori? Mike, what's up, brother? Rob says he'll take 2 tacos. Rob, how about this? I'll eat 2 tacos in your name. Okay, so we have another rental location set up right there. So you'll be able to, if theoretically, you'll be able to drive out here, store your vehicle, rent a dirt bike, 4-wheeler, dirt bike, or dune buggy, what have you, 4x4 truck if you want, And then you can go drive this trail the whole way out. You could also drive this trail if you wanted to. Take this all the way over, and then there's a bunch of different areas you can snake around through over here. And then eventually you can meet up over here, drop off your rental vehicle, and pick up your personal vehicle again, and then head off. We're going to put in another spot as well. Lucas, my man, here's some start to support your jerky habit. Thank you, brother. I got some jerky right here. Appreciate that, Lucas, my man. Coming in with the 200 stars. Bro, I love me some jerky. I'm glad you're helping support Rhino's jerky habit. You know, I had an idea, man. This would have worked out so cool, too, because check this out, guys. Brent, I don't know if you're still out there, brother, but I could keep you busy, bro. You could quit your job and I could keep you busy making Y maps every day, all day, man. Honestly, I have so many ideas, dude. You have no idea. Let me show you another one of my ideas that I had here. Oh god. Let's go back to no clipping. Bro, and I don't think I've told you about my biggest idea about the River Life RP. Oh man. I'm telling you, that would be a thing of beauty. Where is this? Is this it? No, it's... I found this last night. Is it right here? Now I'm kind of confused. Now I can't even find what I was talking about. There it is. No, this isn't it either. Well, make me a liar. This is not it. Where the hell is it? This is so weird. I must have been in another location and I thought that it was over here. No, there it is, there it is, there it is. There it is. I was thinking it was under a bigger bridge. So basically, the idea I had here was that you could have a little bit of a business going on right here. I know it looks small and everything, but you already got your roof and your ceiling, or your walls and your ceiling. You just need a door or two here. But this could be a spot where you could get, you buy like stolen ATVs and stuff like that. That's the idea I came up with last night, because I was like, man, this is like right in the middle of these trails. You could set up something down here so that you could be able to get your ATVs and dirt bikes, stolen ATV and dirt bikes, out of this location. It didn't have to be hidden because it's stolen stuff. You'd obviously be buying it for a discount price. If the cops knew about it or things like that, that would kind of throw a wrench into the plans. But that was the idea, to have this spot out here because you got all these trails around here and it'd be like kind of a hidden area. I thought that would be pretty cool. The other ideas I'm not going to go into right now because I'll go off on a whole tangent. But I'm always coming up with something out here, man. Okay, rental locations. We want to put another rental location in back here, 2258, I think. Or no, you know what we'll do? I think we were talking about putting a rental location in right here at this lighthouse. So the idea of renting here is we have the campsite up here at 2058. There's just tents and a campfire there basically, but you could rent something here and drive up and then run this whole trail. And this is a pretty cool trail too, I think, because I think that's a walking trail. So I believe if you're going to run a dirt bike or something up there, it'd probably be pretty wild. Let's test it out. Let's theorize and see what it would be like if you rented something right here. So you rent the dirt bike. Hey Todd, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Yeah, there's beyond a lot of work that goes into these damn servers, brother. They have like whole development teams on these bigger servers. Everything's all custom. It's pretty incredible what they do out here in these role-playing servers. So far, so good. Here is the camping location, I believe. Is this it? Yep, 2058. This used to be marked on the map as a spot where you could come camping. Because you can spawn a tent in, you can spawn a campfire in if you want to. You can come out here with these guys and drink a beer.
Lettuce got you high? No one knows.
What if smoking lettuce got you high, but no one knows? Yeah, go hang out with those guys, it'll be a good time. Yeah, this could be probably a pretty cool trail to run up. Oh geez, if I can even get up this damn thing. Oh, Jake, the hidden island thing is a cool idea, man. There's so much that could be done out here. That's what I was saying, man. If you're a custom map builder, somebody like Noble, they're like, okay, right here, look at this little island. You know what I mean? Put a dock out here, put a nice little house or something out here, man. That would be awesome for role-playing. There's tons of locations, though, man. You could have a whole bunch of, you could do an island life thing. Where right here at 1106, this would be your main dock, and then all of these islands could have houses on them, and with docks and boats and all kinds of stuff, and you'd all like commute back and forth to the main dock. My idea for the river life RP, and I say this all the time because I've never seen it, I've never heard of it anywhere, but this area of the map down here would be perfect for a river life RP server, and I'd love to add it to my own server. I would just have to have somebody like Noble, some gifted map maker, come into this area of the map and build a bunch of custom little shacks along the river with docks and everything like that, man. It would be freaking really cool, I'm telling you. That's like my my favorite idea right now for an RP situation. Everybody just is down in the city, doing their thing in the city, you know what I mean? That's what you see on all of these servers, man. That's why I thought it'd be cool on my server to be different and be just in the Sandy Shores, Paleto Bay area. And there are servers that do that, too. Don't get me wrong. That's why there's so many cool resources for these areas. Also to do this river role-playing thing, man. Have fishing, all kinds of things that could go along with it. Running jet skis up and down the river. So far, this trail is pretty good for a dirt bike, I gotta say. I don't know about bringing a dune buggy back here or the four-wheel drive vehicles. But for a dirt bike or a four-wheeler, this is a freaking awesome trail to come out here with your friends until somebody goes off-road like that. Then you'll be calling EMS. Or a tow truck. We might have to get a tow helicopter. Oh yeah, cargo bob. There you go. Done. Oh, this is cool as hell, man. You and your buddies back here on the trails, dirt bike, four-wheelers, racing around, having a good time, trying not to get killed. Somebody will fall off their dirt bike and then a mountain lion will run over and eat them. Their buddies will quick try to run over and save them. This is a lot of potential here, guys. Gary, 334 days, bro. Getting close to that year, brother. Awesome stuff, man. Thank you for continuing to watch the stream for this long. That's awesome, brother. I wasn't going to run this whole trail, but this thing is freaking great. This is fun to drive. Oh, right there. There's one of those bastards. Mountain lion, take you right off your bike. Here is another potential really cool thing. See how GTA 5 has this building up here with the antenna and everything, right? It's all barbed wired in. They even have it so that there's a working gate right here, for God's sakes. But there's no interior to this place. Here's another little tidbit, you know what I mean? Just make it so that this building has an interior with a working door, maybe a helipad on the roof, maybe not, maybe over there somewhere. But this could be a cool spot, man. I don't know what you could use it for. I'm just an idea, man. Could be a drug dealer meetup spot for all I know. It just seems like something else that could really be utilized in a cool way. Man, look at this trail up here, man. Top of the freaking world, guys. Oh, Jesus. I was going to say, I'm going to go flying over the edge here. Oh, no! That's alright, we're gonna go. Oh, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. If he somehow survives this... Holy shit. He is a hell of a dirt bike rider. Now he falls off. I was gonna say, he's a hell of a dirt bike rider right there. Make this a search and rescue spot on the top of the mountain, Ryan. There you go, Eric. That would be perfect, bro. Like an EMS search and rescue spot. That would be absolutely perfect, man. Especially with more people up here doing the off-roading thing. That would be crucial, man. Have a helicopter up there for them. Have the EMS or the lifeguard four-wheelers. These cars are gonna... What is it gonna be like? These deer are gonna get hit by cars. We're gonna have an event out here where we're gonna do like a hill climb or something too. All right. So I was talking about adding in that as a rental location. Let me see. Admin. No clip. Oh boy, that's a little far. And my guy is almost dead, so let's be easy on him. Let me eat some pills here really quick, actually. Take. Alright, this will be the regular vehicle garage, I suppose. So we'll do another house garage. Put those coordinates right there. Copy. I'm going to take this coordinate and we're going to put it over top of this coordinate. So now we have a house garage at the lighthouse, and we also want to add an off-road toy garage at the lighthouse as well. So now we got to come back in here. We're going to get a different coordinate for the off-road toy house, or toy garage, and we'll just put it right here since we don't have anything really significant to line it up with. And we're going to copy paste it and put it over this line. Sorry guys, couldn't see that. Training for rescue dogs. There you go. There's a lot of potential ideas up there for that kind of building. You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. Come in here together. We can all share ideas and come up with really cool stuff that we don't see on other servers. Dylan, what's going on, brother? So we just added in another off-road toy garage right there. And like I said, this is going to be where you get dirt bikes, four-wheelers, dune buggies, stuff like that. You're not going to be street legal. Alright, so that will be for running the trail on that mountain. We have a a toy garage for running this mountain, and this is a big trail. I'm not going to run this, guys. We might do this on stream tonight, actually. But you're going to drive this whole distance, and if I can get these carts added in, the resource that we just found earlier, guys, there will be carts that will run up and down this wire. Okay? So you'll be able to get in here and take a ride all the way down or all the way up. And that also gives me another idea. Should probably add an off-road toy garage up here. How about that? So then you take the tram up here and you can rent a dirt bike. Is that freaking an awesome idea or what? God, I'm so glad you guys are here for this craziness. Look at this. And we even got the ramp right there. Dude, done. Done. I can't add this location fast enough right now. On top of the freaking world, ma. Off-road toys. Copy. Right there. Drop it down a line. Copy this. Can you guys still see me? You can. Boom. Done. Save it. Keeping it. Is that language? Is it like pawn? Like S-amp? What? Jake, are you speaking English right now? What's going on? Alright, so you'll be able to rent a dirt bike right here. And then from here, it's kind of up to you where you want to go. If you want to go up there to get back onto the main trail, or probably actually back that way to get onto the main trail, you can do that. Let's just theorize really quick. So if I rented this dirt bike here, oh yeah, I can get up here no problem. Go out and run the trails. Or if you have a death wish. Oh, Jesus, I missed the ramp. Oh, Jesus, this isn't good. Oh, he landed it too! He did a backflip and landed it, but the game just said, no, you're not gonna land a 1,000-foot drop like that. Well, buddy's not having a good time here. He just fell down the hill, busted his face all up real good. This is Buddy Guy, by the way, guys. Oh, Billy Guy. I thought it was Buddy Guy. Billy Guy. Alright, well, let me see. What else did I want to do? I wanted to put in those rental locations, and that was pretty much the last thing I had on my my list here. So I think I'm going to take a break. Oh, Pawn is the editor to make servers. No, I know in this there's a couple different things that they use to edit the Y maps. Noble GG over on Twitch, he makes a lot of awesome resources and Y maps, custom maps for GTA. So I would definitely go check him out, and he could probably give you a much better idea of how they do the stuff that they do, the programs they use, and everything like that. But here's one of his resources that we got added onto the server here is the courthouse. It's freaking beautiful. It's amazing. It's awesome. We're using this as our city hall as well. So you can come in here, you get your ID, there's a job advisor, chamber of commerce. You'll be able to come down here, use the ATM to pay your tickets and your fines. And then you can go into this apartment building that's next door. No, the courthouse right here, and you get your sentencing and everything. He's got all the lighting set up. The lighting in the courthouse is an amazing thing, I gotta say. He's got it set up perfect. It's perfect. And one of the other resources that he cleaned out for me was this beautiful yacht right here that had trash and hobos and a burnout helicopter. We got this looking like a fantastic yacht right now that you can come out here and buy and live on if you're playing on the server, guys. That's one of the nicer places. There's also the Sandy Shores Lake House right here. You could live there if you want. There's a lot of possibilities. But I am going to take a little bit of a break, guys, and then I'm going to come back and play some Mud Runner. If you guys don't know what Mud Runner is, it's a off-road simulation style logging delivery game. So you're driving big trucks through heavy mud, through rivers, through streams, all kinds of cool shit like that. Trying to deliver lumber. It's like a simulation style video game. So I'll be using my steering wheel here and the pedals. We'll be playing that. And then later I'm going to be doing some Project Cars 2. I want to show you guys that game. I picked that up. It was on sale. So I'm going to show you guys Project Cars 2. And if there's time, I might do some Forza Horizon 4. I just picked that game up as well, so I'll show you guys a little bit of that. And after all of that, tonight we'll be out on the server here doing some GTA 5 role-playing. Jake says, how about Airplane Wars bumper cars? I wonder if there are bumper cars. I'll have to look for that. Maybe we could add bumper cars. I don't know about that, brother. We'll have to keep it looking. Make a swamp shack like Shrek for Tammy. Ogre status. Let me take you guys really quick before I wrap it up. I was talking about the River Life RP thing. This is where River Life RP would take place. We need some houses to be custom built down in this area. Some docks that come out. Look, right there's one dock. Just build a house right there. Perfect. But this will be the whole River Life RP. People will live down here. There'll be shops down here where you can get food. There'll be like pretty much everything you need. But you basically, instead of driving cars around, you'd be driving around in boats and jet skis, having your house down on the river, and using the river to, you know, get around. So that is something that I would love to get implemented onto the server. But that's just going to be a time thing. So I always like mentioning it because I think that I'm the first person to ever have this idea. So I like to get it out there and let it be known. All right, guys, I'm going to go take a break and then I'll be back. So if you guys are new to the stream and you want to catch more, make sure you hit the follow button. And I will see you guys then. All right, later, everybody.